Yo, what's up, guys? Trunks here. I'm super excited today because we got a bunch of announcements regarding 2XKO. They kind of planned a bunch of announcements to coincide with the Arcane release on Netflix. So that was super cool. So we got a Jinx trailer showing her in the game. We also got new system mechanics that they added to 2XKO, as well as news on future playtests, and that give us kind of an idea of when the game might release as well. So let's take a look at each of those, and I'll kind of be breaking it down for you. So this is the Jinx trailer. They're just showing some Arcane footage. But the soundtrack is absolutely amazing for this character, I think. And I don't know what this hammer is from. That wasn't in Arcane or in League, I don't think. But she's got a gun. She's got the chompers from League. She's got missiles to zone. And that's just a parry into like a sick like aerial combo. Her level 1 super shoots some cool fireworks. And then she's breaking out fish bones. And Echo and Jinx actually fight in Season 1 of Arcane, so it's kind of recreating this. And like, if you see here, she actually has 2 different bot like zoning tools. So she's got a chomper, which is, this is like her League trap. It like kind of goes on the ground. But here she's throwing actually another bot, so she's got another zoning tool. So 2 kind of things she can put on screen. The chomper and this helicopter like monkey bot. So that's going to be really annoying. I don't even know how you'd get in here. Like, this is on the ground, this in the air. Like, what do you even do right there? But I'm sure there'll be counterplay, hopefully. But, yeah, she looks super cool and annoying to deal with. And this super looks really sick. And I like these, like, funny, like, in the super. Echo has something like that as well, where, like, in the super, and it's pretty funny. But, yeah, she looks super awesome. I like all her animations and like her style and the music. I think they did a great job with that, and it's dope that they kind of planned that with Arcane's release. So the second thing we're going to talk about is they introduced system changes in 2XKO. For those who played the Alpha Lab, I'll be able to talk about kind of what they did. So one of the biggest things in this clip is so just to explain. Echo in the Alpha Lab of 2XKO, he has this mix where he throws the Time Winder as you're getting up, and he can basically hit you on the right, or he can teleport and roll through you so that the Time Winder hits you on the left. So it's like a true 50-50 mix-up in this situation in the Alpha Lab. But they changed it, or they're toying with the change. This isn't confirmed. They said they're messing around with it. But do you see how Ahri is rolling towards Echo in this clip? Ahri actually rolls towards Echo, which was impossible in the Alpha Lab. In the Alpha Lab, you could only tech roll away from your opponent, and that was the only way you could get up. So in the Alpha Lab, Ahri would be forced to tech roll to the left in this scenario because Echo's on the right. But apparently, they're messing around with the change where you can pick which side to roll towards. So basically, Ahri just rolls towards Echo to escape the mix, and she doesn't have to eat the 50-50. So that's pretty cool. I wonder how that will affect the game, but that's one of the biggest changes in here. There's also another big change. If you guys don't know, there's a defensive mechanic called push block in 2XKO. And before, you had to spend a full bar of your super meter to push block, but here we actually see Ahri doing a meterless push block. You can see Ahri has no meter, but she does a meterless push block with Braum, actually. So you see she's able to do a push block with no meter cost and kind of get Braum on screen right here, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that looks really interesting. So we'll see how that affects the game as well. But that's pretty much the 2 big things in this gameplay change that I noticed. There were a couple small things like the save here on the dynamic save thing, just to like the UI change. So it looks a little bit cleaner. I kind of like that as well. It makes it more easy for newer players to realize when they have dynamic save. So that's pretty cool. And finally, we're just going to talk about, they have this little article talking about, you know, kind of what they were thinking with their changes and like kind of pain points for certain players and what kind of the direction they were going on for how to change the game, creating more opportunities for team play, decreasing downtime, improving controls, etc. But these are all pretty minor things, and I'm sure they'll get those right. So that's really cool. The big news though is when can you play the game next? And they officially said you'll get a chance to tell us all these things during our next playtest which we're aiming to host spring 2025. So that is pretty cool that they told us in spring 2025. It's kind of unfortunate because I actually thought that they had said, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments or something, but they had said that there was going to be another playtest at the end of 2024. But it looks like that's not happening, and the next one will be spring 2025, which kind of sucks because it means that the game is going to be coming out a little later than expected. You know, so they said 2025 all last year, and people weren't sure if it was going to be early, middle, or late 2025. Will they make it in time for Evo, etc.? But if their next playtest is coming spring 2025, I mean, that pretty much just cements that it will likely not be released until earliest mid 2025, likely late 2025, so we don't get our hopes up. But that is super cool. I think we got a lot of awesome news. Unfortunately, the game is taking a little bit longer than we expected, but they're doing some really cool stuff. Like they did really well with Jinx, and I'm sure they're going to do really good with the next champions. And I'm sure Vi is going to be in there too, just because we need a punchy character and arcane things. So that would be super hype. I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the 2xKO news? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you disappointed? Are you excited about the system mechanic changes? Are you going to be playing Jinx? What's your team going to be? Just let me know. And yeah, this was a really fun video, and hope to see you guys in 2xKO as soon as possible in 2025. So appreciate you guys watching the video. Catch you in the next one. Peace.